understand whether or not you can do solo runs in this game, because I would like to be able to do it. And it... Okay, it's not busted. I thought it was busted. And if it's good, we want to be able to, you know, give it a ton of love and appreciation. It's got some cool shit in it. It's got some good scares for sure. I just wonder if you can do it solo really well or not as well. That's something else that I've been... Yes. Solo offline. Okay, so they actually have a solo offline mode. Now, is it going to be like designated towards, you know, solo play? Are we going to be getting like extra lives? Like, one thing that I love about Repo is Repo. One thing that I don't like about Repo is whenever you're trying to play it solo and you just don't even have a shot. Like, you're just dead. Stickers! I would like a sticker. Wait, I have stickers, don't I? So, how do I put stickers on? I don't know how to put stickers on. Anyways. I also want to check out these games. I have not checked out these games yet. I can't tell if the FOV is making it. It seems fine. Alrighty, mining submarine. That's the only one we have. So it's kind of got like influences of like barotrauma, but like Lethal Company, if that makes any sense. And that's what I always wanted to know more about this game, is like how far does that rabbit hole go, you know? I want a sticker too. I'm excited to check out the other side though, Shy. Once again, thank you for playing. If you guys don't already follow Shy, make sure to do so. He's one of our absolutely awesome Patreon pledges, but he also streams himself. I don't know when he's going to be streaming next, but if you love Dead by Daylight, Golden Girls, and a bunch of fun shit like that, he'll play games with us occasionally too, more than just that. Make sure to give Shy a follow as well. I don't know if you're going live today or not, but make sure to let me know. I know you're probably busy packing and doing laundry. You've been tasked with transporting live aliens to a distant research station. The aliens are securely contained in crates and cages and should pose no risk unless the room is damaged. So unless the moon does not erupt into complete and utter anarchy, then it will be a smooth ride over there. Defunct engine. Total recall has been issued for your engine model, infamous for always catching on fire. Shops will be sold out of engines with everyone scrambling to replace it. You know, a mechanic a few districts away who would be able to fix it. He'll be your only hope. You're woken after a week of binge drinking to the news that the moon has been frozen over. Resources are extremely scarce and the submarines still willing to venture are much stronger. This calls for a drink. There should be a liquor store a few districts away. Hopefully it hasn't been looted. I don't know what the challenge things are specifically, but okay, I think we're ready. How do we start? How do I start? God damn it. Enter. Settings. Easy. Mining submarine. Challenges. All right, how do we start it? Do you open the door? Oh, we open the door. All right, so again, this game is very, very similar to Lethal Company, except you you do loot and you do have a blasty blast with that, but you also have to manage a submarine. This is the weapon system, for example, and we launch torpedoes and attack others here. And then this is the engine. I don't know jack diddly about this, but I think I heard somewhere that if you adjust it correctly... Is there tearing? There is a shit ton of tearing in this game. Right there, specifically. Let me turn my FOV down. Maybe that'll be it. Graphics meh. Garbage, heaven on earth. I love that. I don't know if that FOV will help, but maybe it will. Maybe it just hasn't been fully optimized. So yeah, we have gas we have to manage. We have to be able to attack other submarines that are attacking us. And we have to be able to loot locations. You receive a transmission, an announcement from the government. Workers and citizens of Enceladus, a sickness of unknown origin has developed within our underwater colonies. As a result, we have been forced to enact a quarantine by freezing the surface of the moon. For the good of humanity, do not attempt to escape. We will find a cure for this sickness. God is with you all, government of the League of Nations. Okay, already really bad fucking start. You're trying to shove religion down my throat. Let's go to Outpost. Once inhabited by civilians, it now lays empty. Alright, so this is going to be a loot location. There can be monsters, there can be sea creatures, there can be mimics. See? I don't lie. I don't lie about stuff. Get back here with that ass. Creds, nice. Yeah, there's a little bit of a visual hitch with the game for sure, but us idling just below 90 isn't totally odd or anything. Hi! Don't mind me, I'm just gonna run. I also don't know if storing this shit helps or not. I guess it stored up my credits already. I mean, as long as it doesn't go around 80 or 90 consumption, I guess the YouTube live restream is still fine. Once again, I've been trying to get the YouTube live restream back up and running after our technical difficulties day before yesterday and yesterday. And I hope that we've got something good going right now, so. Oh, shit. I forgot that you have a parry. I gotta remember to use that. I have a question. Who's this shy guy? He sounds weird. Hey, you be nice to my friend. Ah! So it's kind of an extraction horror, but a knife, nice. Let's get that cross out of our third inventory slot. Put you, actually put you in our first inventory slot. Wrench next, light after that. Nope, not what I meant to do. Okay. Is this gonna have like a Resident Evil 4 parry system? Don't at me. Oh, you block too, huh? Copycat bitch. Ah! Alright, I think that's good enough. I think we've gone quite far. And also, I have, like, no health. So let's just bounce. I think these are supposed to be food, too. Ugh. Okay, those are health. All right. And thus, we move. Pause this. Pick you up. On to the next location. Once inhabited by civilians, it now lays empty. We'll go to another location. Honestly, I think... I was gonna say. A lot of the visual stuff sticks around after you stop moving. It's... There's a lot more fighting. It really does give me like mad Barotrauma vibes after trying Barotrauma a little bit. Which I still want to learn a little bit more of. So if anybody has good at that game or knows anything about that game or being good at that game, please make sure to let me know. Because it's a lot to take on at once, I'm going to be honest. Whenever you're just learning barotrauma, and there's a lot of odds and ends, and it is pretty difficult so far. I just heard someone run off, so there is someone around here. 1929, maybe that's the code? Never mind. Oh, a hack looks fun. Can I not? Can I just choose to not, or is it going to be mad at me? I don't know what I need to do. Okay, you win. Let's say please don't zap me. That was gonna punish me for being bad. I don't know what day you're wandering around, but... Good run. Great run. Awesome. So the goal is to really just parry until you have them in a stun lock. Nice. I forgot, you guys do drop stuff, right? No? I really want to see this game, like, exfoliate and flourish further, too. I want to see what's beyond the initial, like, start of the game. One beacon. Alright, it's pretty much all mimics. Luckily. Let's go drop off everything that we got. Cool. Oh, joyous. Wait, 1171. It was like right here, right? It was really close. There it is. 1171? No, I broke it by trying to hack it. Man, I got something in my throat. What a terrible series of events. All right, I think we can go now. It works, yay! Yeah. I just don't get it. Really, the CPU issue is still really frustrating. For example, right now we're at 40%. But it rides up to like 80 or 90 when we're just playing games. This is like the simplest scene I have other than my blackout scene, but... I guess as long as the YouTube live is still going out, even if it is 720/30, it's still a win. So I will be monitoring it all and trying to make sure that I give you guys the best quality that I can every single time, as you guys know. But All right, now we're at a store. I don't need... Actually, I'll grab you, and you. Keep the shoddy ammo, keep the wrench. Actually, I'll sell the excess wrench. Song is a banger, I don't care what anyone says. Let's eat! Or slurp. Ah! Ah! I don't know what we're slurping and glurping, but we are. Expand length. Let's make it longer. I have 45 credits left. Got a shit ton of fuel. All right, cool. It's a little different solo. Reset submarine lever? What does that even mean? Oh, resets entirely, so you can just start from scratch. All right, cool. Let's sell the excess. Cool, that got us a little bit more money. Another torpedo and more fuel, please. We'll save the rest. All right. So yeah, solo, it's not terrible so far. It could be more and more gooder as time goes on. Who knows? Once inhabited by civilians, it now lays empty. How dare it lay empty? Whoa, it's just a crab. It's just a crab, but still, what the fuck? Well, you... Okay, you can be parried. Ha-ha! Anybody watch Viva La Dirt League? That whole moment just reminded me of the parry video. One working suit? What does that even mean? All right, so we got crabs up in this piece. We got to watch out. Tinned fish meal, whatever that means. Squeaky hammer. Oh, I wanted to squeak. Tinned fish meal. Ah! Ah! Slurp it down. Slurp it down like the good boy that I am. I can be. Harbor Lights, nice. Dan Harbor Lights. More Harbor Lights. Got smokies for days. Smoke them if I got them? No? I do dabble in the art of the roly-poly. Did you see the parry one? It's like, parry, what's that? It just gives me a giggle when he finally gets it right, but then someone else just rolls up and gets him. It's like, ah, fuck. That was pretty much my entire Dark Souls 3 experience whenever I was first learning. Thanks, I hate it. I must be near a church or something because that sounded like self-loathing and... Oh, I agree. They've been doing a lot of Arc Raider stuff. Rowan's been like addicted to fucking Arc Raiders. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. He's addicted. I think that's it. I think that's literally it. All right. On to the next one. Another outpost. Goddamn. Transit station right after that. It's a flooded one. No, is it super flooded? Okay, it's not super flooded. It's flooded, it's just not up to the tippy top. Although it sounds like it's gonna... No! It just ran away. We'll start here. I feel like they've added more stuff to loot, which is good. Almost full. Wait. Hi there. You gonna fight? Do you wanna fight me? Ah, you tried to parry too. Ha, it doesn't work like that. Get back here with that ass! No credits? Okay. A small medical kit. How convenient. Credits. How convenient. Too grateful we even get to send any message to Earth for free. It didn't used to be that way. Workers used to have to pay for every single message they sent back until they went on strike. Jesus. What is that? Oh, it's another squeaky hammer. Fun. That is not a doorway. That is not a doorway. Let's run all this shit back. And we'll make one more trip in. I might not have an option here. I might just have to... Yeah, definitely might have to sell more shit. My inventory is going to be full as fuck very shortly. These I can eat immediately and get full of health, which would be great. Because we all just eat tube worms, apparently. Gross. Fucking gross. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm on YouTube as well, so I gotta make sure that I put the game title on YouTube as well. Sorry we weren't here yesterday, YouTube. Or the day before that. I think I dropped the restream on Monday too, didn't I? Gotta love those technical difficulties. Yeah, right there. Right up to 90. Fucking weird, dude. I don't understand. You learn something new with streaming every day, and I assume it could just be the CPU needing a little bit of love. So I just need to get in and work on the stream a little bit more. But for it to fluctuate between 40 and 90 is just insane, as far as CPU consumption is concerned. One more item and then we can leave. Oh, hi there. Can I, Alright, we're out of here. We gotta go sell some shit. Okay, we'll start with that. Dreams of meat. interesting dreams. All right, I'll keep the scrap. Knife and lantern. Scrap. So I'm running out of space. I wanted to get a locker or something like that, but... Okay, leave it at that. We haven't gotten into a fight yet, which is good. No submarine fighting yet, which is good. We're at the transit station. You arrive at the transit station, intercept communication between two other submarines. They speak of a vaccine for the disease at a distant research lab. Finding these vaccines is the best shot at survival. Better get to them quick. Rife with volcanic activity, criminals and pirates made this region their home even before the collapse. Hostile region with small dots of settlements, you will find difficulty in communicating. I also wonder if it's like audio tied too. That was another thing that was really confusing to me. I didn't know if like the audio was causing the CPU to freak the fuck out. I do need to find that shotgun. Alrighty. You notice a pirate at the relay station, but it hasn't reacted to your presence. It has no idea you're there. Sneak past him. Dock with the outpost. You arrive at the an Imperial compound. Habitation, products, production, and administration overlap in these outposts. Okay. Oh, this is kind of a different layout. I'm trying to remember how many different layouts that we actually saw whenever we played. Wait, there it is. Is G drop? G is drop. Okay. Let's go put a fuel barrel in. We got a fuel barrel. Nice. More fuel. This is a good sign. Top off our health to 100%. Is that a mine? Is that a mine? That's a mine. That is literally a mine. Not going there. It's not the usual floor mine either. It's a full-blown... Okay, I'm already full of health. I'm so healthful. Oh my god, it's that thing. Dude, you scared the shit out of me, bro. Are you mad because I have the two worms? Well, now I'm just gonna eat them right in front of you. You ready? Glug, 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 glug. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, you dead bitch? Exactly, nothing. Because you're dead. And you literally can't do anything. You cease to have motor functions. I don't know why you want to function a motor, but you cease to be able to do so. Because you are not alive. So I'm going to ask that you change that about you. Because it's not one of my favorite qualities about you. Can you? You have to do it at the right time. I think you have to do it at the right time. So it is just like... This is basically Viva La Dirt League right now. More tube worms in me! Yeah! Get the worms in me. I've never... Ah! What even are you? Why even are you? Could you not? Could you not? Whew, that scared the shit out of me. Can I just leave you be, or are you just gonna constantly show up all the time? Ah! Okay, I'm leaving you alone. You win. Easy dub. GG easy. Gonna have some canned tube worms to settle my nerves. Because I don't know about you guys, but I just got attacked by a giant worm. That wanted nothing to do with me. But everything to do with me, if you know what I mean. Hey, more food. Ah! Ah! Glug, 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 glug. Ooh, lamp. Good thing I looked up being silly. I assume that's a crab that I've killed. At least I'm going to hope that it is. More healing. They really want me to be healed. Alright, we're gonna do this. You're dead. Okay, we're good. Okay, I think we're full up and done here now. I think we've done everything. Let's go get that gas barrel. Thought I saw a shadow, so it kind of scared the shit out of me. Let me out, let me out. This is kind of close to a dance. Alright, we're stored up. How are we doing here? Everything good? Everything repaired? Everything fine? Next! Location. You receive a transmission of unrecognizable symbols and broken characters from a Greater East Asian submarine. Try to communicate unsuccessfully and detect them positioning for combat. Alright, readying the weapons. Okay, so you can... Okay, let's repair. We won the fight. Engine took a big hit. All right, we are good. We want to fight. Not terrible. Hey, T, not bad. How about you? How are you doing today? All right, we got a new outpost, so let's go there. We don't really have a Greater East Asian East Asian multi-purpose Imperial compound. There's no telling what could be inside. Okay, I got 4 slots for things I can carry and take on, but doing right, just chilling. Hell yeah, is it any cooler? I was worried about that. I hope that you're staying cool. I know it sounded super miserably hot yesterday, so hopefully it's been cool for you. Another small medical kit. I wonder if I can go stack that really quickly. And drop off my creds as well simultaneously. You can stack them. Nice, good to know. Not really, but I turn my fan on and off and make it easier. Yeah. Well, please stay cool and do what you gotta do. Appreciate you for stopping back in. We're doing Darkwater for a bit, and then we'll be doing a game called The Other Side for my first play with Shy here in a little bit. Also drinking cold water helps. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Agility suit. Down? That's cool. So I have different kinds of suits. Yeah, we're gonna check out the other side for a little bit, and then maybe we'll either do Magnum ammo. Let's get rid of these suits. Yeah, we'll either do some single player stuff after we check out the other side, or we'll do Dead by Daylight. I don't know when the anniversary event is starting, technically, like what time frame. Yeah, it's a whatever Wednesday right now. We're kind of getting a little spooky, so it's kind of wicked. Kind of a wicked Wednesday. Nice. It's written in Japanese. I cannot understand that. I wish I could. I wish I could speak Japanese. Because I think Japanese is such a cool fucking language. I have an extra torch. Fuck it. Can't see though. I had my own Molotov as well as expected. Oh. I loved like the, is it the survival mode where you have to like actually worry about like water and food intake and shit like that regularly? Because I always liked that for Fallout 4. I just never did it myself. Sleep, water, food, sickness, and drug addiction. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was just by far one of my favorite ways that I've seen people play Fallout 4. I haven't really done it myself yet ever, and I kind of want to, but I'm not in any rush. I'd rather just beat Fallout 4 and then move on to Fallout 76 so we can get to the people that are wanting to play with us and shit. But I do have a massive amount of appreciation for it. Why is the lights off in here? Fuck it. Okay. We are full up and just in time to get to the store. You receive a transmission of unreadable broken characters and Japanese symbols along with the text as an image of wares. You assume it's a store. I actually don't have a bunch of shit to sell this time around. Music is so festive. Double barrel shotgun! Done. Thank you. Hallway lamp, Stamper's arcade machine. What are we doing on torpedoes? Alright, save the rest. We now have a shotty. All right. Time is it? Got about another hour, so we'll go about 30, 45 more minutes of Darkwater. I'm glad that they have a solo offline mode. If it's literally just locked into easy mode, that's okay, but like, man. I really wanted to progress and see more of this game, so I'm actually really stoked to see more. There's a pirate rummaging through some wreckage. He's too distracted to notice you. Honestly, that's an easy pounce. Let's do it. They have a mine in the water. I don't think you can dodge and like pilot. Like, see, that didn't even hit on my end. 5. Right as I'm walking away, I love that. 37 credits, thank you, bitch. Think you can fucking take me? Guess the fuck what? You can't. Because you can't handle the truth. Me, I'm the truth. I think we're 100% empty. You know what? Yeah, let's not. We'll leave the ammo in here. We'll blast through the 2 rounds, and then we'll use our knife, and then we'll come back and get ammo as needed. That way we don't lose the ammo. On to the next outpost. A sprawling Greater East Asian compound. Civilian and industrial functions appear tightly interwoven here. If you say so. Okay, I forgot how to fight these things. Bad shellfish. Stop being so shellfish. I'll see myself out. Just kidding, I won't. This is my show and you're stuck here. You can never leave. Never leave me. Always love me. Perfect. Because that's how medical supplies are administered to the human body. In case you were wondering. Just open the kit and boom. Better. I'm better now. I'm just better. Why not? I am full, so let's go sell some shite. Excuse me. Excuse me, a weapons locker? A Kanabo? Apparently I'm the Oni. Now, is that going to be stronger or better than my knife? It has to be, right? It sounds like it. It sounds like it could do a hurt. It sounds like it could do a big owie. And from what I've seen of Dead by Daylight and the Oni... Naughty. Glug. Glug. Is that not how you guys drink stuff? Or is it just me? That's how I drink stuff. Just slam it in. Slam it right into my own face and slurp. Ads are incoming if you're not subscribed. I'm sorry, I don't want you to have to deal with ads, but yeah, unless you're watching in the future on YouTube, you got ads incoming if you're not a subscriber. So I sorry. Please, 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 please subscribe. Get some emotes that I made myself. Get some ad-free viewing. Yeah. Get that cool shit. And we'll see you guys after the short ad break. Please be patient through the ads. It's only 3 minutes of ads every hour. And it's not you, it's me. I just like ad revenue and I like doing what I love for a living. So yeah, I don't want you to have to watch ads. In fact, I would love to make it ad-free if I could, but we'll see you guys after the ads. Please be patient. If you're not subscribed, we'll see you soon. For more spooky stuffs. A toilet. A let of toil. Let's put this here and there, so that way I just have the tools right here. Alright. You know what? Canvas tube worms in. Let's go get that ammo. So we got worms and the like scallop kind of things that like don't seem to really care for our existence. Case in point. So it's kind of like you spam your parry and it'll get them. Okay, where's that shotgun ammo? Because I already know I got stuff down here that I need to pick up. I almost died. Almost died right there. So. Let's try to be a little more careful with the giant worms that are currently camping one of the ways out. Let's go heal. Okay, this is how we chug shit, apparently. That's where the scrap goes. Did that not heal me? Oh. Glug. Glug! That's how I drink stuff. Okay, shot ammo is still there. We're good. Let's see if we can find that shotgun ammo. Hydrate. Would you like a coffee hydrate or would you like a water hydrate, my friend? Glug! Would you like a water hydrate or would you like a coffee hydrate? Let me know at your earliest possible convenience, and I will get to it as I can. Make sure you guys hydrate as well. It's good for you. It's some pretty cool shit. Water's pretty good. Staying hydrated is really good too. I am not the same person when I haven't slept or had any, Okay, well, we need to use shotgun ammo, so, Hey, worm! How do you like me now? A large leak. Okay. Did I quote a country song? Maybe. Do you hate me for it? Possibly. Please don't, though. All right, coffee hydrate for Hutchie. We'll go for like 30 more minutes of this, and then we will do our first play of the other side. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Keyframes are not being sent I don't know what that means at all. All right, back to it. Next outpost. A Greater East Asian multi-purpose Imperial compound. There's no telling what could be inside. I feel like I already hear something moving, unless that's the soundtrack. There's definitely someone right on the other side of the shelf. There's two people right on the other side of the shelf. Excuse me. Oh my God. I hate it when you do that. Why do you have to do that? Why? That was vile. Why would they do that? Dreams of meat. You guys ready to have some dreams of meat with me? I don't know what kind of meat you guys dreamed of, but I dreamed of a pork chop at the state fair. Actually, no, ribs. I've been craving ribs like a motherfucker lately. I crave ribs like one who fucks mothers. So not a lot of males in America. Must suck to be on that end of the male loneliness epidemic. Sorry. I thought it was funny. I don't normally, you know, dwell on the suffering of others, but if you're a piece of shit and you're one of these alpha males, and if you're one of these horrifyingly misogynistic and stupid fucking male people out there, I'm sorry, you're gonna hear it from me. I'm probably gonna laugh at you quite a bit. It's not you, it's just everything you believe and think, and alpha males more like alpha males. Ah! You tell him, T. T will be here all week, everybody. Make sure you pop back in and see what riveting, fantastic things T has to riveting things T has to say about all our friends here that are suffering from the male loneliness epidemic. I have to laugh at that shit. The fact that some people like actually legitimately subscribe to some of that shit is just insane to me. Thank you everybody. No, thank you, T. Thank you. It is really cringe, but hey, like, I get it. Like, people are trying to fill a void and they want to be successful in life, and they deserve success in life. Alpha maleism and all that bullshit is not it. Ah! It's not it. And I wish you well in all of your endeavors, but good luck with that, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, how many of you are there? I hope he doesn't either, but that's the thing with it. You know, it catches people at their lowest, and guys are kind of at their lowest right now because of, you know, things like that site, for example, that site, if you know what I mean, coming out in society. And, you know, it's kind of just turning out that men are fucking awful and have always been fucking awful. And that's what really sucks. And yes, I am a firm believer that, yes, on humanity, there is toxic side to both male and feminine sides of things. But let's be honest, guys have been really oppressive and shitty, specifically to women and people of color and people that I love and care about. throughout the years. So I've got a lot of pent up rage for all the shit that's been happening because it doesn't have to fucking happen. But guess what? It did, and we need to make right, and we need to make shit better. Exactly. It's good and bad and all. There's different ways every little side of humanity can take it, and take it in negative or positive ways. So choose to do it in positive ways. Try to actually help society, y'all. And again, worrying about whether or not you're an alpha or stronger or better than another person, that's not an actively positive way to live. And I really do hope that you and yours have nothing but the best in life. But if you're being a piece of shit, you're being a fucking piece of shit. So I am not here to validate that kind of lifestyle and that kind of treatment of others at all. In fact, I'm here to kind of cancel it. Exactly. Calling yourself an alpha male doesn't make you an alpha male. You don't get to decide that. You just are that. If you are that. When it comes down to it. And even then, alpha male doesn't exist. You could be a leader. That's okay. You can have leadership qualities and you could like leading, but calling yourself an alpha is such a fucking easy way to shoot yourself in the foot in modern society. Especially with women, if you are attracted to women. Select destination, residential district. Good amount of outposts and stops. A hostile region with small dots of settlements who find difficulty in communicating. Okay, we'll go to the residential. Exactly. Alpha males don't exist. You're either a very, 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 very smart and very cautious Sigma. Sigmas are legit, but again, Sigmas don't need validation. You know, I don't personally need it, and I associate more with the Sigma kind of vibe of things. I always like leading and helping out people as best as I can. I don't want to be a leader all the time, but if someone more qualified isn't here, then I would help out in life or death situations. It doesn't make me, you know, full on that or that, but again, like, people who are confident in themselves and appreciate themselves and love themselves and really truly understand themselves don't need that level of validation that alphas do nowadays. So don't be that. Just be a person. Be yourself. Be realistic with yourself and just work with what you've got. Make yourself happy. Have a good life, you know. Don't get in anybody's way. Don't eat and regurgitate up that fucking alpha male bullshit. It's a fucking scam, just like the church and just like politics are. Trying to get my parry right. Okay, I think the knife was actually better. The Kanabo isn't terrible, but oh, I need oxygen. And I'm almost full up, so like... yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm full up here, so... we'll just go through like a room or two, and then we'll fuck off. Oh, yeah. People that are looking for anything to bring them up will listen to anything. I returned. Just need to stare at the ceiling in silence for a bit. What were you staring at the ceiling in silence a bit for? Is there something you needed to work on or work out in your brain? Or did something just drag you somewhere? Welcome back. All good. Hopefully it was a good stare. Oh, I returned. Just need to exploit that need yourself. Exactly. If you're not finding purpose in life, you're not going to find it in lonely males. So unless you're into lonely males, hey, maybe you'll find somebody who's good for you. But just, you know, be straight up with yourself about what you're attracted to in that case, rather than fall for scams that further perpetuate the male loneliness epidemic, you know? It's just silly when people do that shit to me. All right, let's try into the other outpost. Honestly, we're running out of fuel, so I'm trying to find a store. The mansion of a wealthy mine owner. It appears as though it was left in haste. I'm full, though. I can't grab anything. I think you can drop shit, but... maybe I'll try dropping shit. How about that? Okay, maybe that'll work. All right, this is a mansion. It should be good. I don't know, trying to regulate my stress. Too many things I need to do and no energy. Ah. Okay, well, that answers my follow-up question. I was gonna say, are you like stressed about anything, or? It's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. If you need to chat about it or talk about it, you're more than welcome to, but don't feel like you have to. I know you're still kind of newer to the community. I love talking mental health shit, so I don't ever mean to sound like I'm prying, but I love and care about you guys. Again, everybody who comes in this community is my family, and I just adore you guys in every way, shape, and form, and just want your guys' mental health to be at fucking peak. Not the game, because we all know the game is, well, peak the game. But yeah, sometimes a breather is nice. Just make sure to take care of yourself, and just know that we love and care you and care about you and want to see you succeed. I don't think it's too much to sit on the couch and close my eyes. Yeah, a little reset, little R&R. Little rest, a little deep breathing never hurts either. You should be grateful we even get to send any messages to Earth for free. Oh, okay. I read that one already. Wait, I got a public service announcement here. If you're in here and you're a monster, you're a bitch. Nah. Oh, it didn't work. Rude. Too long to explain in chat, but just basically need a job that would fix like everything. Yeah. Work is fucking tough, and especially whenever you're neurodivergent, so I get that. Getting and maintaining positions as a neurodivergent and like wanting to stay at those positions is so few and far between. Like before COVID, I was bar back, I was bartender, I was security, I was all that. But I am not equipped for that shit anymore. Let me find something as well. I don't know if you've ever heard of a site/app called Indeed, as in Indeed. Indeed.com. It'll build you a resume, and you can shop that resume out really easy. You can apply for jobs with like just the click of a button, because it'll build your resume, and then you can literally just send your resume to like multiple places at once. And depending on where you are, there's probably multiple opportunities. So I always recommend Indeed to a lot of people. Yeah, I've been scrolling on there all day, really. Yeah, sometimes there's just nothing you can find too, and that's frustrating as shit. Especially whenever you need work or really, really, really want work. It's always a pain in the ass. I'm gonna pick these up. Just in case. I have 2 fuel. I'm really gambling and hoping that these are sonar detects an eerie sight scattered across the ocean floor, the remnants of 2 submarines likely from an earlier battle. Let's salvage. A torpedo slams in the side of your hull. A submarine was hiding in ambush behind one of the wrecks. Okay, well, you bitch. Phony, kind of fake-ish. Oh, I gotta reload. I gotta reload. Open torpedo hatch. Okay. Hope they don't hit me in the meantime. Oh wait, I didn't grab it. Did I? Did I? Gotta go repair now. Oh, it was right back there. Damn it. Come on. Yeah, there's that too. Good old phony listings. Hit him right in the... not there. We should be wrapping up the fight here soon. I gotta reload. Damn it. Okay, I gotta worry about that first. Let's go ahead and reload while we know they're dead. Is there any other ones that need to be reloaded? Cool. The hostile vessel slows to a halt. The enemy crew are all dead. You retrieve a safe from the empty craft. 33 credits. Nice. Not terrible. So we did pick it up. That was scary. Yeah, I had 1 or 2 phony listings that I ran into. I don't know if you know about Kirby vacuums. That was a big thing for me growing up. I went to a job listing for Kirby vacuums. And the worst part is they don't let you know until you're into the next room that it's Kirby vacuums. So you just think that you're okay, you think you're fine, you think you find a really nice sales position that's just got a lot of like really good opportunities to grow and build. And then you get into the second room after they're like, all right, well, if you guys are serious about this job, then make sure you stick around for the second interview and we'll make sure you get in and learn all the things you need to do. And then you get into the next room and it's literally just posters of fucking Kirby vacuums all across the wall. I'm not even joking. That's exactly my experience with Kirby vacuums. They were really big in like the 90s, 2000s, and like there were door-to-door salespeople of this shit all day. Oh, thank God. Yeah, but the interview process, it all sounds too good to be true, and you're like, damn, this job sounds fucking amazing. Why aren't more people working this job? And then you get into that next room, and you're like, oh no, it's just great. A pump shotgun. I did drop my shotgun right there. Okay, so you need to go. Ugh. Okay, I've got an extra wrench. Okay, so we're selling all these. I don't know what the scrap is. Kind of want to sell the double barrel. Don't know how much it's going to sell for, but we'll try. Yeah, we'll get that. Okay, so it has 5 rounds in it. Nice. Oh, yeah. Because I have the extra. So now we have a pump shotgun. Nice. Need fuel desperately. Pump shotguns when they're double barrels. Yeah, IRL, there's really no difference, you know, it's just magazine size. No power extras, but in most games they like to buff double barrels a lot more. All right, so not bad for our first ever solo run of pneumatic launcher. Can be used to launch yourself into hostile submarines. Sounds terrible. Do we have any health? I'm gonna save what all I've got now. All right, we'll go for about 1 or 2 more areas and then we will save. Yeah, we got everything. Got 1 or 2 more spots, we'll save, and then we'll work our way to maybe the other side. An abandoned hospital rests quietly on the ocean floor. I would never enter it. I would never be there. I would never want to be there. I would never want to be there. I would never go there willingly. Just letting you guys know in advance. I would never go there. But here I go there. Insane what humanity can create sometimes. I don't know if you remember, but either in World War One, they invented a shotgun powerful called the trench sweeper, and it got banned and tagged as a... Oh yeah, there's quite a few of those things. I think white phosphorus is an example as well. Which of course Israel has been using on Palestine. But that's not even the worst thing that Israel's been doing. So don't get me started on that. Because it makes me mad. It makes me really fucking mad really quickly. And if you aren't educating yourself or listening or at least seeing, I understand if you're like taking care of yourself and trying to like get away from the shit and stay away from the shit. But if you are a supporter and or defender of Israel, you really need to seriously check your morals. The shit that they're doing is unfucking forgivable, and honestly, they need to be taken out back, if you know what I mean. And I don't say that very much. You guys know that. I'm very tolerant and very loving of all people of all walks of life and beliefs and backgrounds. But whenever it comes down to morality, that's where we really need to take a long, hard look in the mirror! And really ask ourselves what we truly believe. Do you truly believe in the things that Israel is doing and perpetuating and saying that they are or do or think and letting them get away for these horrible, horrible war crimes and shitty things they're doing to the entire population? Or, you know, just really, really good food for thought. We're kind of just at least like kind of going in with the conversation about the quote unquote male loneliness epidemic. At least there, it's just that. Yeah, it started flooding. That was really frustrating. I hate it whenever that shit happens. I stay out of politics as well, except during like just chatting segments. I really don't mind if people want to come in and like talk about something that's heavy on their heart or something that they're experiencing in their walk with politics or their experience. And again, a lot of us have just been lied to and treated quite poorly in our lives here over in America, and I'm assuming otherwise because of what America has been like everywhere else and everywhere in general. But yeah, please make sure to take care of yourself. Take time. And again, I apologize. I try not to stress people out with my conversations because again, I'm very much against a lot of things nowadays, especially that need to be repaired. Why is that? It does. How did I miss this? But there's a lot of stuff right now. Also, I'm fairly uneducated in politics. Can't really point it out there, so I just stay away from it. Yeah, I'm not like a genius, but again, like this year and last year in politics have taken a turn from, oh, this is just politics. You vote this way or that way, you know, which I hate bipartisanship as well. There needs to be much more than two parties. It makes no fucking sense. Especially considering all the different walks of life and societies we have nowadays that we have to preserve and really truly love and appreciate here. I'm just gonna travel. We got the fuel, so you arrive at the relay station and notice a pirate ship trying to flee. The submarine appears damaged. Don't kill us. We'll leave him alone. This can be another fight. An abandoned refueling station rests quietly on the ocean floor. It might still have some fuel in it. Attempt to dock with it. There's nothing left in the tank. Either the original owners drained it before they left or scavengers emptied it. Bummer. Nowadays, politics, like I said, instead of it just being we vote this way or vote that way, in America especially, it's become a morality thing. Now it's, you know, your morals and whether or not you're exclusionary or whether or not you're including others of different walks of life or sexualities or religions or societies or, you know, nationalities. You gotta be like progressive. This whole like regressing bullshit is not fucking cutting it for me as someone who lives in America. I'm not trying to see us as a society regress to fucking primeval, fucking prehistoric bullshit. This caveman Ungo bungo bullshit is just, I'm done with it. I'm fucking over it. It's crazy how people will treat you for your political stance. I couldn't care less what your political stance is as long as you're a chill guy to me. I'm good. Yeah, same. As long as you're a decent person and you aren't a piece of shit and you're actually trying to do something good for society with your time, and you have a good head with good morals, you're great in my book. As long as you're treating people correctly and just realizing, this existence is not easy and that's not fun and it's different for everyone. As long as you are being smart and not being a bitch, it's all good. Don't be a piece of shit, man. Everybody's just trying to deal with their own life and deal with everything that's going on with it. The last thing we need is fucking idiots complicating things by being unhappy in their own life and taking that out on everybody else. And as someone who was previously just super fucked in his mental health, I truly love watching my mental health. So anybody who represents or helps the mental health community, I'm a huge fan already. I'm gonna say I hear water somewhere. Are they not dead yet? Oop, haha. Enemy submarine implodes, drifting away from the wreckage are a safe full of credits and a fuel drum. Which do you grab? Let's get the creds, because we're at 2 stores. Sometimes when I think that every other person I see has its own life, own thoughts, and thoughts makes me feel smaller. Not in a bad way, but in a way I'm just someone else in someone else's day. Yeah. But everybody needs to also look out for themselves and appreciate themselves, because no one else is going to do it for them too. So that's what's kind of empowering in mind. Yeah, we are small. Yeah, we're literally a fucking fleck of dust in this gigantic, universe of universes. There's myriad things out there. Like, holy shit. There's so much going on, and there's so many different planets out there. There's so many different possibilities. And we as society do not need to, be dropping the ball right now of all times, because we need to be moving forward. We need to be trying to figure out how to save Earth from all the fossil fuels we're fucking up. Because global warming, yeah, hate to say it, but it's legit. A lot of the bullshit we didn't want to believe because of what we were told or what we were taught to believe, a lot of that shit just needs to fall off, and we need to actually start really focusing on the planet and not killing it. And again, like I said, we are small. We should feel small. We are in a vast, very uncaring universe, and we are in some crazy times. Exactly. And how long before the planet resets itself as well? That's another thing. We've really got to start concerning ourselves with that and taking care of ourselves with that. Because if we aren't, who's gonna? We don't have a Magnum yet, so let's get rid of the Magnum ammo. Oops. We got a bunch of creds from that fight. Grab that, sell the Magnum ammo, sell the sledge, get to 100%. Watch them give you a Magnum. Dude, I was just thinking it. You and I were both thinking it. I was like, as soon as I say that, they're gonna put it in the shop. Nope. Thank God. You were both thinking it. Hallway lamp. Arsenal large comes stocked with weapons. That's cool. I would like just a fucking another storage shed. We were able to add that in one of the previous playthroughs. We were able to add that or get a different submarine for it. Let's go to that other store, because why not? That's why I don't sell stuff. And dying like my brother said, sell the coffee. It's useless. Mind you, I had 200 coffee. I sold it. Next quest, I guess. Give me, find, yeah. Oh, God. Find me some coffee. I just had coffee. No. All right, let's do like 1 or 2 more locations. What time is it? Yeah, let's do like 1 more location. And then we should be able to take a break, and then... Now you don't get coffee because I was told it doesn't fucking matter. Runs incredibly quiet. to make it more difficult for enemy submarines to track you, but it isn't powerful enough to help you retreat. That's cool. I really don't have the shit to buy it, but that's cool. Let's do one more location and then we'll save. You arrive at the relay station and notice a ship floating aimlessly in the water. You attempt to communicate with it, but receive no response. Leave it alone. I believe in good karma here. I'm trying not to have any. You arrive at the relay station and notice a small mining submarine being attacked by a pirate. You receive a message. Stay out of this. Okay, bye. Another store. Also, somebody knocked on my door at that time, which scared the shit out of me. Oh god, that would scare me too. Now, do you live alone or do you have roommates or? Hilarious enough, Grim was going out to, I think, check the mail today. And the UPS guy was right there. Kind of funny. Harpoon gun. You have a roommate. Okay, cool. I didn't know if you, what your housing situation was. You arrive at the relay station and notice a pirate ship trying to flee. The submarine appears damaged. Don't kill us! I'll leave you alone. Transit station. Now we're on to the next area. You arrive at the transit station. From here, you'll be able to travel to new districts. Residential district, good amount of outposts and shops, Japanese controlled. The difficulty is going up. It was just my roommate's ex bringing the baby. Oh, yeah, that would get me too. That'd scare the shit out of me. But yeah, sorry about all the doom and gloom with the whole thing, and again the shtick about, you know, politics and society lately. I know we're all kind of dealing with it right now, and I know it's a heavy topic right now, but there are questions that we do need to be asking ourselves, especially moving forward. I do want to see society move forward and be successful. I do want to see us all grow in positive ways, but we got to do the hard work and ask ourselves the hard questions right now, because we are at a crossroads societally right now. Especially in America. Message received. Thank the Lord, we've been trapped here for hours. Please send us any fuel you can. You can have 3 fuel. Take 35 credits. Fun. I'll go get some more then, because I am now out of fuel. Either we all move forward or we destroy each other and it all ends. Exactly. And that's what I think, you know, some people are realizing, because that dying way of life, if you know what I mean. And a lot of these like past bullshit things that these people are trying to instill and do in our country right now. It's pretty safe to say that we need to fucking reverse course ASAP. I need fuel. I'm desperately out here. Got plenty of torpedoes, so we're solid there, but... All right. Yeah, we need to all really start focusing on that and really ask ourselves which way we want to be going in society, especially with all this shit. So I don't want to be falling back. You notice a pirate near the relay station, but it hasn't reacted to your presence. It has no idea you're here. There's an outpost. All right, this will be our last location. We'll get to the transit station and then we'll take a break, come back and check out the other side for the first time. Now, from what I've seen, the other side seems like another Phasmophobia-like. It's been out for a while, and I know a lot of people really enjoy it. I personally loved Phasmophobia, fell off from it because I played way too hard whenever it first came out, loved it to death. But, yeah, I burnt myself on it really quick, and I'm just waiting for the 1.0 update to maybe get back into it. An abandoned mansion rests quietly in the darkness. It's a mansion. Please don't be a flooded mansion, that's all I ask. Thank God. Hi, Pharaoh. Good to see you, buddy. Creds. 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 Why is the music creepy? Huh? Why is there so many creds? This guy was rich. Looking it up fat. It'll be all right. Again, like with DBD, I'm very hit or miss. I either have a really good time and I just enjoy it and I've been back to playing it and I'm fucking stoked to enjoy it and have fun with it. Or it's just the same old meta broken bullshit that behavior refuses to address or do anything about, or they're just going to continue being the apathetic dev team that they usually are. It just takes time with me. I'm really excited for it. Yes, I've been playing it a lot. In fact, over my staycation/vacation, I loved it. I played it pretty much all fucking week, except for like the days that I like legitimately wanted to get away from the desk. So I'm having a great time with it. I love Jason. I'm glad they added him finally, even though it's not Jason Voorhees and it's just Jason from Jason Universe. It's still great and it's a fun time, even if it is Jason every match. But there's just so much that I just have in my heart for behavior, and how much they just continue to drop the ball is kind of unacceptable. But also, like, what kind of game do they want? You know, like they were trying to make it a purely casual game at start, and then you know, the comp scene kind of just formed itself around it because there's no other game like Dead by Daylight. So of course there's gonna be a comp scene like it. It kind of sucks that it robs the horror aspect of it, but Dead by Daylight's still a fucking fantastic game. It's still great, and they're wanting 10 more years out of it, so I hope they get 10 more years out of it. It's just like... Well, it's also playing Dead by Daylight when you're offline versus whenever you're playing it when you're streaming. There's so many other factors that come into play as well. It's not like you encounter cheating all the time, but you get weird, sussy, goofy matches that are like, huh, that person had some really uncanny knowledge, and you can never prove it. You can never really get that. And then sometimes you want to perform well, but then you just get straight up ass slammed. So it's like, it's really hard to keep the specials going or keep the challenges going with like good entertainment quality and still be happy without getting pissed or saying something rude or negative or ruining the vibe of the situation, you know? Like, so there's just a lot of things that go with Dead by Daylight. And again, like, I adore it. I love all the horror franchises. I've been a horror fan my entire life, basically. And I've loved all these slashers. I grew up with a majority of them. All right, we'll figure out what kind of district we're going to, and then we're done. You arrive at the transit station. From here, you'll be able to travel to new districts. Hell yeah. Let's find out that next district, and then we'll save. Government restricted. Under the direct control of the government of the League of Nations. Not even BlackRock is welcome here. That is horrifyingly racist to the rocks. Wow, government. Wow. On a scale of 1 to America, how restricted are you? I tried. I thought it was kind of funny, but it was also kind of terrible and probably in poor taste. That's where we're going next. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time we play Darkwater for more of Darkwater here on the Vi or Die Show. I'm Vi. I'm on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Patreon, and Blue Sky. All at Vi or Die TV. I'm on here because I just haven't had any PP. Take a short little breather here. It just goes to show you to check out the other side. Please maintain your PP amounts, ladies and gentlemen. Please. I know you guys are probably hearing two of me because someone did a sound alert. But there is so much PP out there for so many people. And a lot of us take it all for granted. Don't take all of that PP for granted, guys. Get out there and get that PP. Unless it's alpha male PP. We'll see you guys in a sec. BRB.